Clyde Property in Perth, award-winning letting and estate agents, proud sponsors of Saints TV. So right now I'm sitting where the St Johnstone fans would be sitting in that section, and on seat number 17. Obviously that it kind of represents that whole May 17th, the day Stevie made number 17 as well. So it's quite a symbolic number for St Johnstone, I think, these days. Oh, it just brings back so many memories. That great day, you're sitting here and it's empty just now, but at the time, the end of that game especially, the place was rocking, and that's what you take your mind back to right away. And when you're on that pitch, getting your medal, the cup, your family, and the St Johnstone fans all celebrating that day, all the memories come flooding back. Well, there's a bit in it where I actually play a part in the build-up, and I always remember that the balls get played out, and I've just nodded it to the side to Stevie May, who was on the left-hand side of the wing, and he drove in, and I think he's trying to play a pass to Maka to come short, but it's deflected, and Maka's read it and ran through, and and as it broke, I knew Maka was going to win that ball before the goalkeeper, before Chesniak, just by the way Maka is. And I was absolutely delighted for him to get that goal, and you saw in his celebrations when he ran to his fans. His wee boy was at the front row there, and he ran towards him and embraced him, and all his the kind of Peebles supporters crew and all the fans run, and it just kind of summed up the whole kind of feeling right there in that moment that something special was happening. As it's a wee bit surreal sitting here and there's nobody here, and now at Celtic Park, I think for all St Johnstone fans, myself included, will have a special place in the heart because that eventful day, and usually the cup's at Hampden, so to win it when it's somewhere else, it makes it a bit more special as well. And on a personal note, starting my career as a young kid at Celtic Park under this very stand, we used to do fast feet drills with a guy called Rob Thompson, and that kind of just adds to that kind of extra bit of specialness for me, to kind of the career coming full circle and winning my first major domestic national trophy, where it all started for me, is special. I think that morning, I was really emotional, and I'm a quite emotional guy, but it was I just found myself welling up in the morning 2 or 3 times and reading over texts that my mother had sent me, and my dad and my brothers and stuff, and songs that they had told me to listen to, like R. Kelly's I Believe I Can Fly. It's a wee bit cheesy, but my mum had said it, and there's those kind of things. There's 3 songs that really resonated with me that day, and it's Elbow's song, On a Day Like This, that's something that me and my brother really listened to all the time, and R. Kelly's I Believe I Can Fly, and and Adele's song, Someone Like You, and those 3 I just kept playing, and I don't know why, but that was part of my kind of build up to that day, and it did settle me and help me kind of control those kind of that emotion and those kind of built up nerves, because everybody was nervous before the game, and which is only natural, but it seemed to work because we went and made history. The easiest part was actually playing the game. The hard part was the waiting, and that morning, what you've got to do, and the drive in from the hotel to Celtic Park, you've got all sorts of messages flying in for your phone, and you've got all kind of scenarios going through your head, and trying to control that emotion is hard at times, but once you cross the white line, you enter that park, that's what you do, and it just becomes second nature. The first 10 minutes of the game are so important, and we settled down really quickly, I felt, and after that, it was job done, and everybody played their part and really gave in a first class performance, I thought. I think legends is it's a word that doesn't sit comfortably with me anyway, but when you look at it and what's the club's history, the first team to achieve that kind of that major honour, and it does, you'll be remembered in St Johnstone folklore, and you've left a real legacy for yourself and your teammates that day, and you play it down and you don't want to get too, but it's amazing to think back on the first team ever to win a major trophy for St Johnstone. It's stuff that dreams are made of as players. You want to be remembered for something, and that's what that team will be remembered for.